Hello everyone. Today we'll be talking about installing WordPress on local. Let's talk about why you might want to install WordPress on your local machine rather than a live server. First, no hosting fees. When you are developing on a local server, you don't need to purchase hosting or a domain, which saves money. The second point is it is safe environment for testing. You can freely experiment with new designs, plugins, or themes. And the third point is it offers an easier workflow. Local installations allow you to make updates and changes quickly because there's no need to wait for response for an external server. To run WordPress on your local machine, you will need two things: local server software and WordPress files. First, let's talk about local software. Options like XAMPP, WAMP, or MAMP. But in this case, you are going to be using XAMPP. Step-by-step installation. The first thing you have to do is navigate to the XAMPP website, or you can search the Google or your search engine for you to access the XAMPP. Then you look for your system specification, whether it's Windows, whether it's Linux, or whether it's Mac. Then I'm using Windows, so I'll be downloading Windows. I'll click on the XAMPP, then over here you can scroll down. Automatically it should download. Your download should start. Then it's still loading. Then you will see a section that shows that your download, your setup XAMPP Windows is currently downloading. If that doesn't work, then you click here for you to initiate your downloads. The next step is installing XAMPP. So we have our setup. You will click on installation, then a pop-up will come up. Then you can proceed to the next stage. You can click on next. Then over here you have to select your location where you want to save your file. Then you proceed to the next. It might take a while for you to install depending on your system specification. Then once you are done, you will click on finish. Then once you are done with the finish, then the widget will pop up. On this one, we only need the Apache and MySQL server to run what we are going to be using. So once you click on start and also MySQL, then we'll go on to the next phase, downloading WordPress. How do you download WordPress? You navigate to wordpress.org, their official website. Once you get to the website, you can see a button, a call to action button, which is get WordPress. Then depending on anyone, at the point of recording this video, we have 6.6. The next step is extracting WordPress. So it comes automatically as a zip file. So what we want to do is that, remember the location that we installed our XAMPP, we want to paste it there. So you copy your file, then you go to the XAMPP section, then you see HD docs, then you paste your details. Once you paste it there, then the next thing is you have to extract the file that we just downloaded. So you click on, if you have the WinRAR or if you have your default, then you extract file. I have WinRAR, so I'll extract here. So once the extraction is done, you get the folder, which is the WordPress folder. It's creating a database. So we'll navigate to localhost /phpMyAdmin. Then you see phpMyAdmin. Once you access it, it will open where you have your database or your details installed. So we want to create our database. The first thing we have to do is look for a database name. Here we are going to be using WordPress as our database name, WordPress_site. Then we're going to click on create. It creates. Can you see on your sidebar? You can see the database that we just created. So that is the WordPress site. And the next step is for us to configure our WordPress. So the next thing you have to do is localhost, but instead of the phpMyAdmin, now we are going to be creating /WordPress. Remember the folder that we created, which is the WordPress that we copied, that we unzip, /WordPress. If you click on the /WordPress, it will pop up. Then you will get a widget that will allow you to install. So we are going to click on English. Can you see we have the database name, the database username, the database password, and the database host. Remember the database name that we created, which was the WordPress_site. That's what we are going to be using over here, WordPress_site. Then for this, the username is going to be root. Just use it like that, then leave every other thing and click on submit. Then the next thing is you will run the installation. It will take a while. Then the site title, over here we're going to be using introduction to WordPress, and the username I'm using admin. Then I'm using the password. You can use any password that you like. I'm using the password. Then info at, then you install your WordPress section. Allow it to install. Then you can save your password or you can update your password. Then you log in with the password admin, which is the admin, the username, or you can also use the email that you use to register. Then the password, you paste the password, then you log in. So once you get to this level, then we can get started for the next phase. So in the next class, I'll be taking you through what we have to do, but this is where we are. So by now, you should have a basic understanding of the following: how to download and install XAMPP, downloading WordPress, creating a database, and configuring your WordPress. By the next class, we are going to start the introduction to the interface of WordPress and what you need to know. Make sure you are connected to the internet during this process, because you might need to download some files and some plugins.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also turn on your notifications so you get notified whenever we post new content, and kindly share. See you in the next video.